Okay, this is 11.1, the second day because we didn't have homework on the first day, but it's page 132 through 33, questions 6 through 28. Find the circumference of each circle. Use 22/7 as the approximation for pi. If you do 22/7 times 14, the reason why we did 14 here is because this is a radius and you need diameter to find the circumference. So it would be 14 times 22/7, which is 44 centimeters. Next question. 21 is your diameter, so it's 22/7 times 21. You end up with 66 inches. Diameter here is 49, so it's 22/7 times 49. You get 154. This one you'd have to double up, so you get 5.6 times 22/7, which is 17.6 feet. Find the length of the arc. Use 22/7 as the approximation. So the arc is basically, for this one, it's half of a circle. So it's 22/7 times 7.7 divided by 2. You end up with 12 and 1/10, or 12 and 1/10, however you did it. 9.8 is your diameter, but it's half of a circle. So at the end, you're going to have to divide by 2. So you get 22/7 times 9.8 divided by 2. You end up with 15.4 feet, or 15 2/5. This one is 1/4 of a circle, so you would divide by 4. So it's 22/7 times 4.2. The reason why I did 4.2 here is because this is a radius. It's only half of a circle, so you have to double it up still. You get 4.2 times 22/7 divided by 4 is 3 and 3/10, or 3.3. Same idea. You double up the radius, so you get 11.4. That looks better. 11.4 plus, or 11.2 plus 11.2 is 12.4, or 22.4. Then we multiply it by 22/7, divide it by 4. You get 17 and 6/10, or 17 and 3/5. The reason why we divided it by 4 is this arc right here, right along here, is 1/4 of a whole circle. Find the distance around each semicircle. Use 3.14 as your approximation. So you would divide your circumferences by 2. So it's 3.14 times 20, because the diameter is 20, divided by 2. You end up with 31.4 is the circumference. Now, to find the distance around it, you'd have to add that extra 20, and we get 51.4. Same thing here. The circumference is going to be 3.14 times 10 divided by 2, because that's half a circle. Then you would add that 10 on. So you get 25.7, because we're still going all the way around it. Even though you guys are getting used to doing the arc, we're trying to find the arc and that additional 10. So it's really asking what the perimeter of that shape is. Same idea here, except for the fact that they gave us the radius. You'd have to double it up. So it's 50 times 3.14 divided by 2. Gives you 78.5. Then we add 50 on, because this is 25, and this right here would be 25. So that gives you 128 and 5/10. 7.5 plus 7.5 is going to be 15 times 3.14. Divided by 2 is going to be 23 and 55 hundredths. Then we add on that additional 15, and you get 38.55. Find the distance around each quadrant. Use 22/7 as your approximation. Okay, so now the arc is going to be 1/4 of the total. So we would take this 3.5, multiply it by 2, you get 7, times it by 22/7, then divide by 4, and it gives you 5 1/2. But then you're going to have to add 3.15 for this side plus this side, so it's really 7 plus 5 1/2 equals 12 1/2. 10.5, double it up to get the diameter, you get 21. Times 22/7 divided by 4 to get the length of the arc, because it's 1/4 of the whole circle. You get 16 1/2. Then you have to add 10.5 for this side plus 10.5 for this side. So if you want to look at it, this from here to here, oops, I didn't want to do that, is going to be 16 1/2. So from here to here is 16 1/2. Then you'd add 10.5 plus 10.5 And your answer is 37 1/2. Doubled up 17.5 here. We got 35 times 22/7 divided by 4. You get 27 1/2 for the length of the arc. Then you add 17 1/2 and 17 1/2 right here. And that gives you 62 1/2. 28 doubled up is 56 times 22/7 divided by 4 is going to be 44. So the arc is 44, then plus 28 plus another 28 is 100 feet. Right here, a circular garden has a diameter of 120 feet. Find its circumference. So you would do 120 times 3.14 is 376.8. Circular coaster has a radius of 4 centimeters. Find its circumference. It's pi, which is 3.14 times 8, because the radius is 4. Therefore, the diameter is 8. You get 25 12/100ths. A diameter of a roll of tape is 5.5 centimeters. What's its circumference? 3.14 times the diameter, which is 5.5. You get 17 27/100ths. The shape of a floor mat is a semicircle. Find the distance around the mat. So you would find the half circle, which is 3.14 times 76, because we added these two radiuses together, divided by 2. And that gives you 119.32 to go around the arc. Then you have to add 38 and 38 to it, so your final answer is 195 plus 30 and 32/100ths. Small playground is shaped like a quadrant. Find the distance around. You would do 48, because that would be the diameter, times 3.14, divided by 4, because this is 1/4 of a circle. You get 37 68/100ths plus 24 plus 24. You get 85 68/100ths. The radius of a wheel is 14 inches. What is the distance traveled when the wheel turns 100 times? So we would double it up. You get 28. Times it by 3.14, and you're going to get 87 92/100ths for the circumference. Now each time that rolls, it'll go 87 92/100ths of an inch. But then we have to multiply that by 100. You get 8,792. The figure is made up of a rectangle and a semicircle. And they want the distance around it. So I would find the length of the semicircle first, which is 22/7 times 28 divided by 2. You get 44. So from here to here is 44. Then you add 12 and another 12 for up here. It's 24 plus 28. You're going to end up with 96 total. So again, the semicircle's circumference is 44, plus 12 right here, plus 28, plus 12 is 96 total. I believe that is it. So hope this helps. Have a good one.